Bespoke Mount Stromlo is a cafe and function centre that's located within the old visitor centre building up here at the Mount Stromlo Observatory. Visitors Centre building is one of the few buildings that survived the 2003 bushfires, and we came up here and reopened the cafe in 2011 in time for the centenary of Mount Stromlo Observatory. I made the choice to come up here and rebuild the cafe. I used to work for Simon Uasha of Red Belly Black, which was the cafe up here previous to the fires. Simon Uasha lost both their business and their house in the fires, but prior to 2003 we worked very hard up here to make it a very special little place. It was very popular with locals, and again, Mount Stromlo is very special to the local community. It has beautiful views across the Brindabella valleys. You wouldn't know you're in Canberra unless you turned the complete opposite direction. It's got this lovely rural aspect right in the middle of Canberra, so it's a very special place. And yeah, I decided to reopen it because I thought it was an important part of the healing process post bushfires. We've got an exhibition that we've been working on for the best part of 6 months. It's called Past, Present and Future, and it's basically a commemorative exhibition as part of the 10-year anniversary of the 2003 bushfires.
Well, it's been a very varied process putting this exhibition together, meeting all the people who are involved and the community members who've brought in artefacts and hearing their stories and being able to understand some of the trauma that they've come through. So this process of putting the exhibition together has for some people enabled them to get a little bit of closure and perhaps remember, but also with the idea that things have now looking towards regrowth and renewal in the area. So I think for some of those people it's been an opportunity for them to recover and to let go a little bit. Well, some of the challenges have involved sourcing the items from a number of different organisations as well as community groups, which has meant a lot of liaison and sourcing those artefacts and bringing them in, which has been a difficult task, trying to coordinate all those people together and get them involved. Some people were a little bit hesitant about being involved for, you know, whether they actually felt whether they could recover and revisit at this stage after 10 years. Some of them are still struggling. In fact, we have a few artists who are contributing work but are hesitant to coming and looking at the exhibition because they're still traumatised by the event.
The exhibition is part informational, educational experience, outlining how the institutions in areas affected by the 2003 bushfires have recovered. And it also showcases some personal accounts, artefacts, photography, and lovely artworks and sculptures by individual community members who've contributed to the exhibition.
There's some lovely pieces in this exhibition that are really moving. We've got a major display by the Fire Museum, which has been awesome, and that's included a lot of the burnt out relics of Bravo 3 fire truck. But for me, the most personal items are ones like the slippers that were the only thing remaining on the front doorstep of a family after they evacuated their house, and when they returned it was just their grandmother's slippers that were left unburnt on the doorstep, which is a very personal thing, and they framed those, and that brings back to me the very real reality of how this affected people, and they lost everything. Also, the quilts are a lovely item that's been thankfully donated by Rikenji, these quilts were donated by people who made the quilts and donated Canberrans affected by the fires. So items like that are really touching in the exhibition. Exhibition is running for 1 month, from January the 18th to February the 18th. Look at the exhibition, and if they feel like they would like to contribute something themselves to the exhibition, there's an opportunity during that month for the exhibition to evolve. So we're encouraging artists or particular photographers who might want to come along, take a shot and frame it and add it to the exhibition as it evolves.
If you'd like to find out more information about Scope Mount Stromlo, you can go to our website, scopemountstromlo.com.au, and we're also on Facebook.